Luis Aguilar, son of Ada Aguilar. Wyatt Alcala, son of Rodolfo and Sylvia Alcala. Eric Almanza, son of Marcelo Almanza and Maria Zavala. Brinley Anderson, daughter of Corey and Brandy Anderson. Lindsay Archibald, daughter of Travis and Angela Archibald. Bodie Atkinson, son of Cornell and Sally Atkinson. Brock Bartholomew, son of Brandon and Heather Bartholomew. Kylie Bartholomew, daughter of Beebs and Jenny Bartholomew. Crystalline Bailey, daughter of Reed Bailing and Chanel Gardner. Gavin Bond, son of Colby and Rebecca Bond. Braxton Brewer, son of Chris and Jamie Brunson. Kobe Brunson, son of Darren and Jenny Brunson. Austin Blaine Burriston, son of Blaine and Julie Burriston. Shelley Calhoun, daughter of Kevin and Cassandra Calhoun. Gustavo Candia, son of Ramon and Alma Candia. Bryce Carson, son of David and Catherine Carson. Carrie Carter, daughter of Darren and Patty Carter. Byron Cole Christensen, son of Morgan and Amber Christensen. Kari Cox, daughter of Judd and Kelly Christensen and Corey and Kendra Cox. Jacob Davies, son of Ben and Amy Davies. Tice Caden Davies, son of Daniel and Melanie Davies. Adam Dearden, son of Darren and Lynetta Dearden. Ian Dearden, son of Richard and Kim Dearden and Jed and Sarah Norwood. Caleb Robert Dearden, son of Derek and Monica Dearden. Nate Despain, son of Jason and Amy Despain. Tyler Jean Elvin, son of Robert and Nancy Elvin. Efren Aragine, son of Efren and Marilyn Aragine. JC Finley, daughter of Matthew Finley and Tanya Finley. Caden Gentry, son of Mark and Alice Gentry. Hannah George, daughter of Brandon and Jennifer George. Austin Gingras, daughter of Heather Horniak and David Gingras. Veronice Gomez, daughter of Cruz and Delise Gomez. Daniel Gonzalez, son of Otomio and Belen Gonzalez. Shandy Hardy, daughter of Noah and Angie Hardy. Brennan Gale Hare, son of Joe and Deanne Hare. Kyler Harrison, son of Shane Harrison and Kanisha Harrison. Sydney Hatch, daughter of Casey and Amy Hatch. Titan Haupt, son of Matt and Patricia Haupt. Caden Higgs, son of Jared and Michelle Higgs. Susie Huffer, daughter of Tom and Ivy Huffer. Casey Jensen, daughter of Jenny Jensen. Sarah Jensen, daughter of Stephen and Pamela Jensen. Trisha Johnson, daughter of Justin and Julianne Johnson. Cadence Coyle, daughter of Spencer and Nicole Coyle. Lucas Cannon Labram, son of Jeff and Lynette Labram. Diamond Lore, daughter of Tom and Christine Lore. Sam Marshall, son of Brad and Lori Marshall. Hector Martinez, son of Jesus Barajas and Amelia Davila. Morris Maxfield, son of Steve and Adela Maxfield. Riley Miller, daughter of Mark and Tammy Miller. Ember Nikel Moat, daughter of Cody and Leona Moat. Colton Monroe, son of Brian and Kelly Monroe. Michael Mao, son of Johnny and Neng Mao. Brandon Munoz, son of Julia Ramirez and Inez Munoz. Brooks Stoney Myers, son of Stoney and Christine Myers. Cale V. Myers, son of Stoney and Christine Myers. Jet Nez, son of Shannon Nez and grandson of Jack and Sarah Nez. Taylor Marie Otley, daughter of Michelle Otley and Chris Otley. Madison Owen, daughter of Kevin and Jana Orton. Cobry Penny, daughter of Casey and Crystal Penny. Trenton Penny, son of Dee Penny and Kathy Niles. Emily Peterson, daughter of Daniel Peterson and Mariana Peterson. Olivia Roberts, daughter of Keith and Robin Sorensen. Camilla Robison, daughter of Harold and Kimberly Robison. Caitlin Robison, daughter of Dan and Creta Robison. Peyton Rodriguez, son of Julie Mitchell. Jose Roman, son of Freddie and Nereda Roman. Jasmine Shields, daughter of Vance and Bobby Beckstead. Cassidy Hope Shumway, daughter of Lauren and Janice Shumway. Devin James Shumway, son of Neil and Kimberly Shumway. Atlanta Felice Smith, daughter of Jason Smith and Dan and Ada Davies. Macy Shea Sorensen, daughter of Cole and Kimberly Sorensen. Maggie Souders, daughter of Kim and Joe Leshwar and Jared and Nicole Souders. Garrett Spenlove, son of Shelton and Melanie Spenlove. Carly Stevenson, daughter of Dean and Sherry Stevenson. Jetta Jean Stevens, daughter of Lucas and Molly Stevens. Bryce Stringham, son of Jace and Kathy Stringham. Wiley Thatcher, son of Lee and Stacy Thatcher. Kaylee Tibbetts, daughter of Jeff and Arlinda Tibbetts. Alanis Tim, daughter of Stella Alber. Kylie Uffins, daughter of Vanessa and John Berger. Giselle Villa, daughter of Sylvia Casares and Jose Villa. Connor Wardle, son of Brett and Shannon Wardle. Malachi Elso West, son of John Aram and the late Erica West. Callista Watcott, daughter of Garrett Watcott and John and Jamie O'Rulian. John Whitaker, son of David and Ginger Whitaker. Kason Whitaker, son of Larry Whitaker and Misty Whitaker. Weston Wilcox, son of Ginger Stewart and Rob Wilcox. Elsha Winter, daughter of John and Christine Winter. Miranda Wood, daughter of David and Carol Lee Wood. Shade Woodard, son of Darren and Aubrey Woodard. Connor Corey Woods, son of Corey and Lynette Woods. Mackenzie Young, daughter of Michael and Lori Young. Madeline Blue Zimmerman, daughter of Justin Zimmerman and Asa Fox. If everyone would please remove your hats, place your right hand on your heart, stay in your cars, and repeat the Pledge of Allegiance after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Board of Education, Superintendent Styler, Principal Dearden, teachers, parents, and friends, welcome to the commencement services for the graduating class of 2020. The theme of graduation this year is "Failure is not fatal, but failure to change might be." John Wooden. Failure is an interesting word. By definition, it means lack of success. Yet I believe that it is only through failure that we can obtain success. A friend once said, "The moment you reach your failure point, you have become stronger." Although he was referring to lifting weights, I believe this applies to life as well. As was stated before, failure is not fatal. Failure is simply the process of getting better. However, along with failure, change is required to progress. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result doesn't work. It is the definition of insanity. As a class, we have participated in many school activities that require change. For example, sports. I have witnessed and been a part of many successes in sports. However, the one thing they all had in common is that somewhere along the way, they failed. Despite these setbacks or being viewed as the underdog, Millard sports teams have been able to perform and succeed in their various competitions. Although they may have failed at some point, the key has been to continue to make changes to get past that failure. The last 2 months have required a drastic change in our lives. We have had to change how we participate in school, connect with friends, go to the grocery store, and even graduate. Many different school activities were canceled. Not only has this pandemic changed us and our community, it has changed the world. However, this is the perfect opportunity for us to make our own changes. Maybe we have missed school. Perhaps we should change our outlook on attending school. Maybe we miss spending time with our friends. Perhaps we should change how we hang out with our friends and make every moment count. As we move into this next phase in our life, we will have many decisions to make that require change. I hope we can find the good that has come from our time in high school and our experience during this pandemic, and make changes in our lives that will continue to impact the world for the better. Michael Jackson once said, "If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change." And so, class of 2020, let's go change the world.
John Wooden, a well-known basketball coach, once said, "Failure is not fatal, but failure to change might be." In the past couple of months, our graduating class, as well as the rest of the world, has definitely dealt with some unexpected changes. Life as we knew it turned upside down, seemingly overnight. All of our classes changed to online, and we were instructed to stay at home, away from everyone. Not only did we have all of this to deal with, but we didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. We have had no choice but to adjust to these far from ideal and constantly changing circumstances. In these troubled times, it has been essential for businesses, hospitals, and schools to modify their accustomed day-to-day routines. Failure to change in these particular circumstances could be fatal, literally. For as long as we can remember, all of us have been working hard on our own goals and dreams, but all of us have had one end goal in mind: graduating from high school. Our graduation ceremony has been something we have dreamt of since we started school as bright-eyed toddlers. Not being able to hold our usual graduation ceremony is nothing we could have anticipated. Not only did we have to plan a social distancing friendly graduation ceremony, but any communication had to be virtual, and we could not be at school towards the end, which is what some would consider to be one of the most memorable parts of senior year. Regardless of all of these changes, if anyone can make the best of it, it's the class of 2020. Not only did we start our lives around the time of 9/11, a time of chaos, but we are graduating during a global pandemic, which is again a time of chaos. However, not only are we resilient, but we have proven time and time again that we can make it through anything together. As our 12 years spent together are drawing to a close, we will always be connected. We grew up together, and we have had some of the best of times and some of the worst of times. We will forever have numerous memories with each other, including our elementary school programs, 8th grade graduation, and junior prom, among many others. After losing a classmate in middle school and graduating in the middle of a pandemic, we have still flourished. Just like NASA won't let us forget anything about the first landings on the moon, or the leaders of our country won't let us forget about the American Revolution, history as well as science will never let us forget about the events of the year 2020. For those close to us, and especially for us, the changes that us graduates have had to adapt to will forever be etched into our memories. We could either choose to change in a way that allowed us to plan some sort of graduation, or we could have nothing at all to celebrate our accomplishments. We chose to prevail, and because of this, the graduating class of 2020 will undoubtedly go down in history. Thank you.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon, yeah? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to leave me when I needed you the most? 'Cause I don't really know how to tell you without feeling much worse. I know you're in a better place, but it's always gonna hurt. Carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. How do I breathe without you? I'm feeling so cold. I'll be waiting right here for you till the day you're home. Carry on. Give me all the strength I need to carry on. So let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. When I see you again, see you again. When I see you again.
A man once found a cocoon of a butterfly. One day, a small opening appeared in the cocoon. The man sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body through the little hole. Suddenly, the butterfly stopped making any progress, and it looked like it was stuck.
The man decided to help the butterfly. He took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. The butterfly then emerged easily, although it had a swollen body and small, shriveled wings.
The man didn't think anything of it and sat there waiting for the wings to enlarge to support the butterfly. On the contrary, this did not happen. The butterfly spent the rest of its life unable to fly, crawling around with tiny wings and a swollen body.
Despite his kind-hearted act, the man did not understand that the restricting cocoon and the struggle needed by the butterfly to get itself through the small opening was a way of forcing fluid from the body of the butterfly into its wings, a process that was necessary in allowing the butterfly to ultimately take flight.
As we are graduating in less than ideal circumstances, we should remember that the trial at hand is merely a test, just like the butterfly's cocoon. This is a test of our strength and mental fortitude. When we pass the test, we will be able to advance to a higher level of knowledge and wisdom. Furthermore, with this knowledge, we will then be able to accomplish our dreams. Never again will we take toilet paper for granted. Never again will we forget what it was like to not be able to be with our loved ones and friends. And we will never forget our special graduation.
Now, let's take a moment and reflect on what got us here. Many late nights have been spent studying for tests. We've been through grueling practices and sore muscles, state titles, endless Maverick and coaster runs, choir concerts, crazy student bodies, ACTs, losing a close and loved classmate, and even living through a global pandemic have brought us all to the present. We are a strong class, and through thick and thin, we have made it.
We would like to extend a big congratulations to the graduates for the hard work and dedication throughout the school years. However, we must continue to work hard and make sure that graduating from high school catapults us into the future and allows us to accomplish bigger and better things. Think of it as a stepping stone, a means of getting us to where we eventually want to be in life.
As we part and go our separate ways, our challenge is for you, Millard Class of 2020, to look back and keep the best parts as fond memories and use the not-so-good memories as motivation to drive you forward. Don't let hard times set you back. Keep on using the hard work and determination that has gotten you through the past 12 years. Apply these learned traits to wherever you're going next, if that means continuing your education, going on a mission, or entering into the workforce. We have a whole world full of opportunities before us, opportunities to do many wonderful things with our lives. And remember, failure isn't fatal, but failure to change may be.
It's been a crazy ride with lots of ups, downs, smiles, and frowns. However, if our future is going to be anything like these past 12 years have been, then we're all going to need some sunglasses, because there's no doubt it's going to be a very, very bright future indeed. We are the Millard High Class of 2020, and we will do great things. Good luck, class.
The last 4 years have flown by, sitting in class day after day doing the same old thing. However, the last few months have been much different than we ever expected our senior year to look like. We have had to adapt to online classes, avoid socializing, and being home way more than any high school senior ever wants to be.
Not only have we had to change our ways to avoid failure, but our parents and teachers have also gone to incredible lengths in order to help us succeed. Teachers have had to learn how to post every single assignment and lecture in a way we can understand it. Parents have had to become our teachers and keep us focused when our minds wander to our phones and away from our assignments.
In the last few months, many of us have realized that we are capable of adapting to extreme situations. It's been hard, but we made it. As the seniors of Millard High School, we would like to say thank you.
Thank you to our teachers who have done more to help us in the last few months than anyone could have asked for helping shape us into the young men and women we will become.
Thank you to our parents who have helped us through every day of school for the last 12 years, for not kicking us out when we argued with you over little things.
Thank you to every single person who has crossed our path throughout our educational career. You have left a mark on our lives that will lead us to where we will want to be.
Adapting to change is terrifying, but it has helped us become stronger and helped us create greater connections with our teachers and parents.
Thank you for everything you have done.
Signed, the Class of 2020.
We are the class of 2020. Looking back, it all went so fast. The fun times and memories we didn't know would be our last.
Elementary school started it all. We learned basics while having a blast. As mighty chipmunks, we'd never fall. Our glow-in-the-dark dance came at last.
We can't forget the fun in between, playing Bloody Mary in the mirror, chasing Ozzy made us gleam. That hamster had no fear.
Red Rover got banned, KSL stopped by. Life was so grand, the limit was the sky.
When all those adventures were done, next came middle school. Even though we were the youngest, we thought we were pretty cool.
We played Club Penguin in class, it drove teachers insane. We dyed our hair with Kool-Aid, becoming 8th graders, we would reign.
We thought we'd seen it all by then, we were on the top. We were ready for the big leagues, mighty 8th graders, we wouldn't stop.
With dances and new classes, we began. We started not wanting to roll out of bed. We learned and learned some more, visions of high school in our heads.
Tragedy struck, we lost one of our own, a great example of a life well lived, Logan's sweet smile all over shone. He will forever be by our side.
We hugged tight and wrapped LB number 32, bonding together through it all. We wrote memories for something to do. We wouldn't let anyone fall.
It was in the fall of 2016 we got to go to Millard High. As nervous little freshmen, we didn't know time would fly by.
As we got the hang of things, life became exciting and fun. Gaining new friends and memories, it felt like our lives had finally begun.
High school sports were the real deal. Win after win, we wanted more. State championships gave us thrill. We wouldn't stop, we had to soar.
Sophomore year was full of joy. Driver's ed came along with great hopes. Our licenses gave us freedom to ploy. Garage tacos galore, we knew the ropes.
Prom arrived as we became juniors. We had a beautiful night in Paris. A talent show was also put on. This was a memorable week for us.
Senior year was here, this was the time. Looking forward to looking back, graduation excitement wasn't a crime. Though spirit and spunk we did not lack.
Homecoming came and spirits were high. The Rams almost passed us by. We gave it our all, though through gritted teeth. It was a close one, I cannot lie.
Academically, we beat all. Trying to crush our rival, we never did fall. We are the best, that is final.
Applying for college came way too fast. Trying to get scholarships wasn't ideal. We were still hopeful the year would last. Every memory we wanted to feel.
March rolled around and Corona hit. School was canceled and sports too. Online classes weren't liked one bit. It seemed our life was over.
Graduation was canceled as well as Lagoon. Hopes of Disneyland were shattered. We just wanted to see everyone soon.
But we are still the Eagles, and together we soar. Forever one big family, love down to the core.
Now the day has come, we go our separate ways. We'll show the world what we can do. Achieve excellence and amaze.
Good evening, everyone. You know, if you would have told me at the first of the year that we were going to 100% online school, that we'd be canceling all of spring sports, and that we'd be doing a virtual drive-in graduation, I would have laughed. But you know, we're here, and sometimes when life throws you curveballs, all you can do is learn how to hit them. So I want to thank all those people who have put just countless hours into changing all of fourth quarter and moving to this online school and this graduation. This graduation has been a challenge, and I just want to thank those people that have supported us through this. You know, there's these banners out here, there's yard signs, there's decorations that was canceled and reordered because companies not being in business. And I just want to thank all those people who have helped put this graduation together in all of fourth quarter. I want to thank all the teachers and the support staff for getting these students to this point. It was really hard. It was difficult motivating students online, but our teachers and support staff did a fantastic job. Parents, I want to thank you for motivating your students. I know, some students didn't want to do the online stuff, but they did a great job, and we have got all of our graduates here tonight. 100% of our seniors are graduating. And I want to thank all the parents and the teachers for that. Students, this is your senior year, and I feel bad that you had to miss fourth quarter and all of the spring sports and things like that. This is a great group of kids, both academically and athletically. This is one of the most talented groups that I've seen come through this high school. And I just want to thank you guys and tell you how impressed I am at your resilience and the things that you've done to get through the quarter and survive this stuff. I want to talk about our retiree this year, Mr. Anderson. You know, he's a great teacher, and we have loved him. He's that teacher that holds students to a very high standard, but he has an absolute love for science. If you've ever taken his class, he is just all over trying to make things incredible for students, and he gets excited about talking about anything that has to do with science or engineering, and we are going to miss him very much. You know, I want to talk about some of the highlights this year. This is not a comprehensive list, but we did a lot of fun things. There was National Honor Society. We took great trips. We did College Application Week. We had our homecoming and fire rally at the first of the year that was just amazing. We had Eagle TV. We had our Veterans Day Assembly. We had fall sports. Our girls cross-country team took state. We had our winter sports, and the girls basketball team took state again. Our drive-in movies that we started this year. We had dances. We had our Sterling Scholar competition. We had the musical Seven Brides for Seven Brothers that turned out amazing this year. Some of the biggest participation in a high school musical that I've ever seen. Our spring sports were off to a great start and going well. And we just had a good year up until everything closed down, and then we made the best of it. This year, we had a total of 7 region championships. We had 1 second-place state championship. We had 2 state championships, and with the potential of a few more during spring sports. What an incredible athletic year. Our senior awards assembly could not happen this year, so we delivered the scholarships to our students' houses just like Publishers Clearinghouse. That was really fun. Our scholarships were just amazing this year. And actually, why don't everyone take a minute and honk your horn if you received a scholarship this year? So all of your hard work is paid off. What an incredible feat. We have a total of $1,694,824 that have been given out so far in potential scholarships, and more are still coming in. This is the biggest year I have ever seen at Millard High School. I have a challenge for the graduates. This will only be the beginning for you and where you will go. Don't let a label or any other obstacle, including COVID-19, stop you from becoming who you want to become. When you begin to think that something is too hard, step up, fight your way through the situation. This is the difference between those who succeed in life and those who just kind of float through life. Superintendent Styler and members of the Board of Education, the faculty and administration of Millard High School certified that the graduating class of 2020 has met all the requirements set forth by the state of Utah for a high school diploma. Superintendent Styler, I recommend them to you. Thank you.
Honored graduates, it is my honor and pleasure to represent the Millard School District Board of Education in accepting the recommendation of Principal Dearden and the faculty of Millard High School. And so, in accordance with the high school graduation requirements of the state of Utah and the Millard County School District Board of Education, we confer upon each of you a high school diploma with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I commend you for achieving this significant milestone. It will follow you wherever you go and will be a great stepping stone toward your future endeavors. My dear students, life is a crazy thing. Just when we think we have its course figured out, something like a virus comes along and changes everything. The class of 2020 will always be remembered as the class. I doubt that any class will ever have the same distinct experience that you have had. I'm not sure any class would ever want to. And I'm certainly not sure that that will ever compensate for the opportunities that have been lost. But I do have a feeling that this experience may have brought you closer as a group than any Millard High School class that has ever come before or will ever come in the future. You've had the great gift of recognizing how much your relationships mean to you because they've been pulled away from you before you were ready. This incredibly unique moment in our history in our world will always pull you closer together. I suspect it will still be a major topic of conversation when you gather together at your 50th reunion. Hopefully at that time you'll be able to sit less than 6 feet apart and more than 50 of you will be allowed to attend. Though we are met in an unusual circumstance, your accomplishment is not diminished. Your hard work, your diligence, as well as that of your teachers and your parents, have brought you to this great moment, and it is the great intersection between your lives as children and your lives as adults. So here at this intersection, we pause for a moment to reflect on the trip so far, which has been both fun and memorable. You have accomplished wonderful things as a class, and I have so enjoyed watching and exulting in your successes. As we reflect, however, it's also important to remember that the greatest part of your journeys, the part that will most define you is just ahead. You may use now the tools that you've accumulated to select the path that you choose to follow. The choices that you make in this moment, as well as in those subsequent decisions, whether pertaining to the way you deal with your relationships, time and effort you choose to invest in the journey, the level of service you provide along the way, or your commitment toward reaching a specific destination, may lead you to an experience that is a very different journey than you currently anticipate. Life is a crazy thing. Always be resilient as you've been the last few months. Always be determined as you have done the last few months. And always let your life represent the values that you hold most dearly. I have great expectations for the Millard High School class of 2020. I wish you the very best as you turn your dreams into your reality and as you proudly represent this great Millard High School, of which each of you are now graduates. Congratulations.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Remember all the good times that we had. I let them slip away from us when things got bad. How clearly I first saw you smiling in the sun. I wanna feel your warmth upon me. I wanna be the one. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. 'Cause I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Don't let your life pass you by, and weep not for the memories.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.